Stealth Army, welcome back to another Minecraft video today. I hope you guys are doing great, having a spectacular day. In fact, it's Halloween for me, so if you're watching this video on October 31st, then happy Halloween. But today, I want to talk about some features in Minecraft that I feel like could use a little refreshing. Technically, I mean update, but whenever I say the word update, people automatically think something big or major, and I don't think that's necessarily what I want from these features. Considering Minecraft is over 10 years old, there's a lot of amazing content, a lot of amazing features that just feel a little bit outdated, to the point where I feel like we just don't get enough out of it. So feel free to share your ideas down below. What are some things in the game that you feel like just need a small little update? And as always, I want to say thank you guys so much for all of the support lately. It really does mean a lot to me. Hashtag Stealth Army if you're part of the squad. If you haven't already, please consider joining the Stealth Army by clicking that subscribe button so you know the routine and you know the drill. Let's get straight into the video. So raids are probably one of the most interesting aspects of the Village and Pillage update. And to be honest, I don't necessarily feel like raids are outdated. I just feel like Mojang could spice things up a little bit by introducing new challenges during the raid, maybe different objectives, and they rotate it every season or every other update. Rotate the loot or add something different for every type of village. So the Desert Village raids has something different than the Taiga Village raids, and switching up the Illagers as well would be pretty cool. Maybe during the winter we get the Iceologer, during the springtime or summertime we get the llusioner, then it goes back to the Evokers or the Vindicators. Like, there's so much they could even do with the Illagers, and just even pulling ideas from Minecraft dungeons, the rewards from there. So I feel like this would be a very fun way to keep things fresh, keep people searching for outposts and Illager captains, and ultimately just keeping really awesome ideas relevant. So share your ideas down below when it comes to raids. But let's move on to another awesome feature that I feel like just needs a little bit more love: fishing. I actually really enjoy fishing, which is why I feel like it needs a little bit of a refresher. In fact, I did a poll a couple days ago where I asked, how often do you guys fish? And for the most part, it was all over the place. Some people say they fish once a month. Some people say they fish once a year. And I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with fishing. In fact, it's just really fun. But at the same time, it's old. They haven't really done anything new with fishing, or at least nothing really that exciting that makes you want to go back and start fishing and grinding again. I mean, most people with old worlds have already created some really awesome fishing farms, so there's not a true incentive, and I feel like there's a lot of small things that Mojang can do. Nothing major, just small things that they can do to make fishing fun for everybody, make it feel new again. In fact, this could probably be its own separate video, but I feel like a good start would be pole customization. Being able to dye your poles, being able to even create different poles for different bodies of water. You have different fishing rods for the ocean, a different fishing rod for ponds or lakes, and then that way you get different rewards or different levels of XP depending on that fishing rod. And we can even go a step further and say that you get different types of fish and different types of loot depending on the fishing rod that you're using and the body of water that you're fishing in. There's a lot that they can do here, considering we're even getting fireflies. Maybe they could add bait for the fishing rod, but I know we're getting a little crazy at this point. I guess what I'm saying is that there's a lot of options to make fishing more enjoyable and just make it feel like it's something from 2022 instead of from 2010 or whenever they did add fishing. It's really old, but like I said, share your ideas down below when it comes to fishing. But moving on to something that's almost as old, if not equally old to fishing, is enchantments or enchantment table. And this is something that Mojang has actually updated a couple times throughout the past few years, so I don't necessarily feel like this is something that we need right now, but I think Mojang should consider making enchantment tables a little bit more technical, adding more layers to it, adding more depth to enchantment tables. And when I say that, I feel like there should be different tiers. So being able to craft new enchantment tables as you progress in the game. So maybe an enchantment table you can craft using a diamond block. And maybe the next level above that would be a netherite block enchantment table. And this will unlock new enchantments. Nothing broken, nothing that's gonna make the game super easy, but just different categories of enchantments. That would bring so much life to enchantment tables and enchantments in general, and it would just make more people want to go and grind XP. Go to different places like the Nether and get a bunch of quartz, or fight bosses. You would see more people in the caves, more people in the Nether, grinding out certain locations to collect ancient debris, collect diamonds, to craft higher tier enchantment tables. And this is something I feel like they could easily connect or tie in with the new combat mechanics. Whenever we do get that, nobody really knows what's going on with the new combat mechanics, but this is something else that I really encourage you guys to share your ideas down below, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we do see something like this in a future update. So the final two ideas, we're just going to sort of connect them together. The first one being paintings, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this, but we haven't really had anything new for paintings in quite some time. I'm not sure why. It's really odd to me that we don't get new paintings. I'm not sure if they're just doing that to keep that old Minecraft feeling, but at the same time, that argument's out of the window because they update the Minecraft music. So, like, what's going on with paintings? I think we just all want new ways to decorate our homes, our buildings, and Mojang even has a larger art department than they did in the past. I mean, it's not just Jasper. There's a lot of other artists that work on the game now. So I'm just slightly confused and hopeful at the same time that they do consider introducing new paintings in future updates and introducing more skulls. I really think Mojang should focus more on trophies, more on rewards, because it's just lacking, right? We need more skulls in Minecraft just to showcase that this is something I accomplished, this is something I defeated and conquered. So maybe a Ravager skull, a Elder Guardian skull would be pretty cool, a Piglin Brute skull, just trophies and rewards to showcase, hey, I did defeat this mob, this is something I'm really proud of, and I'm going to showcase to my friends. I think they should just consider adding more skulls in a future update. It's not something terribly big, but at the same time, I think it goes a long way. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see me do a part 2 to this, where we discuss small features that could use a tiny update, then show this video some love. Notification squad, y'all are the goats, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care, everyone. Peace.